Cowboy haters everywhere are a bit flummoxed this morning. I know people are out there going like this. Here we go again. We got to listen to Michael Irvin. Some of y'all are loving it. A lot of y'all are hating it because, damn it, the Cowboys found a way to win yet again. But I'm going to remind y'all yet again, be patient. Don't worry about it. Little nuggets sprinkled all over the place showing you what's coming the Cowboys' way when it counts most. Remember, the fall doesn't hurt as much when you ain't that high. Let them climb. Let them climb. And bam! That's how it's going to go. Don't listen to that smile. Trust me on this, y'all. Trust me.
The bam was a little loud in the morning.
With Snow White. First take.
I love that Joe. Listen to that smile.
We can sit here and talk about all the things that didn't go right.
And the Cowboys have played poorly. Now the Texans are in position to put this game away.
But at the end of the day, you have to go win the game in the fourth quarter.
Here comes 4th and goal. Stop by Barr! It's the Cowboys' turn.
Who cares what's happened these last 58 minutes of this game? We've got 2 minutes to go get a win, one play at a time, heighten the focus, don't blink, and none of those guys did.
So here's your ball game, 46 seconds left, Houston leading by 3. Handoff, Elliott driving, touchdown!
You know, I'm not trying to make excuses, but it's about winning, and we got it done today.
That's all that matters. At the end of the year, they don't ask how, they ask how many.
But we gonna ask how.
Good morning. What's going on, everybody? Welcome into First Take. I hope you had a fabulous weekend. We are back. The crew's in the building. Dano, Michael, Stephen A.
Right.
I'm Molly. How we feeling, fellas?
I feel amazing.
Yeah?
How do you? How do you feel?
Amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah. You know what I just realized?
What?
I think I wore this dress literally the last time we were here in New York because he called me that too. I totally forgot.
She's trying to bring that up to offset me bringing it up because she knew I was.
No, I really do.
So let me get a preemptive strike. It was smart.
I was like,
it was smart. It was smart, but it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work.
I only wore it for like 2 hours. It's not
listen, man. I told him, man, Steve. Hey, boy, I've been texting him every day. I said, you doing something right now. And then I told him, I said, hey, his time around me has done him well.
Oh, they're pleased.
That's so clean what he has.
I'm proud of you because you really have improved because God knows you struggled for decades with that wardrobe.
You know what helps, Stephen A., when you get an 800% raise.
That's right.
Is your barber not working right now?
What's wrong with my hair? What's wrong with my hair?
You're so crazy.
He's just trying to get me back. Do you see how good I look?
I do want to. I want to smooth it out a little.
Holidays off?
All right, Elvis.
All right,
Elvis.
You guys want to talk about the Dallas Cowboys?
Let's get this thing going. I'm just telling y'all, don't try this.
Michael.
Go ahead on.
That was struggle bus right there. That was a struggle. After throwing a pick with 5:45 to go in the fourth, down 23-20, Dak Prescott directed a 98-yard drive to Ezekiel Elliott's short touchdown run with 41 seconds remaining. And the Dallas Cowboys avoided a major upset with a 27-23 victory Sunday over the Houston Texans, who have the NFL's worst record. Jerry Jones and Mike McCarthy, their glass half full.
I think anytime you can live through that and have a positive result, you're better for it.
We can sit here and talk about all the things that didn't go right, and I get it. But at the end of the day, you have to go win the game in the fourth quarter, and we did that today.
All right, S.A., I want to start with you.
Yeah.
Did Dallas deserve to win that game?
Of course they didn't. They didn't play well, but a win's a win, and you get it any way that you can. I know that's the belief that some people are going to bloviate about it. We get all of that, but we understand that the Dallas Cowboys didn't play their best game. They didn't come anywhere near close. Dak Prescott yet again throwing another interception, this time in their territory. In the second half, we get all of that. We understand that the Houston Texans was in a situation where you couldn't convert your goal line stats. You let DeMarcus Lawrence penetrate through the line of scrimmage, and he sits up there and takes somebody for a loss. And then I forgot who the other guy was that registered it. They put forth their goal line stand. In the end, here's what it comes down to, y'all. Here's what it comes down to. Dallas Cowboys were going up against a team that was 1-10-1. and almost lost. And they were in a situation where they were getting thoroughly outplayed in some sequences throughout this game. And all I'm saying for you is this. When I think about the San Francisco 49ers with a Brock Purdy, when I think about the Philadelphia Eagles, who's clearly the number 1 team in the National Football League, when I think about the Minnesota Vikings, who got stomped 40-3 and vengeance by the Cowboys, and vengeance might be on their mind. All I'm trying to say to you is this. When I looked yesterday, I'm laughing because I'm going like this. You know what? I don't lose at all. I said they lose this game, all right, it's a loss. But they win this game, people going to get there. They would have lost this kind of game in the past. They would have blew this kind of game in the past. That's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to do. I said, but they're not looking at it the way I'm looking at it. See, when you show little elements of exposure, when you show that you can be exposed in certain respects, that's when the fall begins. And that's what I saw yesterday. So I didn't mind at all. I'm like this, you ain't winning the division, but you're going to the playoffs. Those are the two realities that we know about the Dallas Cowboys. Nothing changed yesterday other than showing vulnerabilities, dare I say, we didn't see for most of the seasons. I am not worried. You're right on course for the fall. It's coming. Just be patient. Just be patient. And if nothing else, it's patience.
And I like your approach. You know, when I got up this morning, I said, I was just so happy. I mean, we did win the game yesterday. And I turn on the TV and I hear everybody talking. First of all, as if we didn't win the game. Second of all, this question, did the Cowboys deserve to win? Are you joking? How can we? Did somebody else go 98 yards to get a game, have a game-winning drive? Did somebody else do that? Was that not the Cowboys? And I got to tell you guys, you know, since I only play for the Cowboys, I know this now. You got to understand what this Houston thing is. Yes, it's the worst team in the league. But it's the little stepsister, your little brother, all of that right there in Texas. Dallas owns everything. They always play Dallas like this. They always play Dallas like this because they don't get any love in the state of Texas. I expected this. So what you guys were looking at, I was looking at other elements. I remember even when we were winning Super Bowls, we didn't want to see that Houston team. And I know what that Houston team brings because they just don't like the Dallas Cowboys. That's the best that team ever played yesterday. Can we say that? That's the best Houston play.
Ever?
Was that not the best Houston play in a long
You mean in
time?
this season?
In years. No. In years.
Well, you mean since Deshaun Watson?
Yeah. I was trying to say it that way, but you can go say it that way. Since Deshaun Watson, that's the best they played, and they played hard. I got to give them credit. But the key thing to that is the Dallas Cowboys got to win. And the other key thing that is they got it with a last-second drive when they had to have it. They would have lost that game in the past. You're right. That was great, an astute analogy on your side. About your part. They would have lost that game, but now they don't lose that game, and now they know. I'm upset with the way they played, too. But they found a way to win the game. And I'm not going to come in here today and y'all make me think that they lost that game. I don't want to hear this noise about, they can't win with Dak Prescott. Before yesterday, Dak Prescott was averaging 38 points a game in the last 5 games. And now we're going to come back here today and say they can't win with Dak Prescott. I ain't going to have that kind of bloviating over this table today. I
didn't say that.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I'm like you. I watch other people on TV, too.
I want them. I want Dak Prescott. I want Dak Prescott there when they lose. You hear me, right? You hear me, playmaker? I want Dak Prescott to see. I don't want excuses. See, I want him there. I want him looking as good as he could possibly look. See, I want the fall to take place collectively with everybody in tow. I don't want any excuses. I want Ezekiel Elliott healthy. I want Pollard healthy. I want CeeDee Lamb healthy. I want Gallup healthy. Hell, I want your crew there. I don't want any excuses.
Well, when are we going to be able to come on television and not have to justify and/or explain a Cowboys win?
But we're never going to do that.
So 5 weeks ago, they go on the road.
We're going to talk about how they won.
5 weeks ago, they go on the road and they collapse against Green Bay. Right? Is that accurate?
Yeah, that's accurate.
But we got to explain, they were up by 14, and, if you give that defense a 14-point lead, they're going to close out everybody.
What did they do 4 weeks ago?
They beat a Minnesota Vikings team who was a 2.5-point dog against a 5-7 Lions team.
No, they didn't beat them. They didn't beat them. They didn't hammer them. They beat them down.
Who did you pick yesterday, Detroit or Minnesota? Next.
Minnesota.
So 3 weeks ago, they play on Thanksgiving Day against a Giants team that's absolutely depleted.
Sorry, Stephen A.
We caught.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. I got it.
I don't want to spill on his beautiful soup. I do drink matcha. America can know now. It looks like green.
She accidentally spilled
it. Looks like
I got
sorry,
it. I got it.
I just didn't want to get on
Notice how she almost spilled it on me, but it wasn't
like
no white outfit.
That's
Notice
the
that,
only
right?
time I cursed, so I apologize. I did, and I apologize.
Okay. We forgive you.
All right,
Thank
right.
you. Sorry. Okay, carry on.
Accidentally. It's all right. Go ahead.
3 weeks ago,
Okay.
they squeaked by. They're losing in the third quarter to a Giants team that's absolutely decimated. Oh, we found a way to win. Last week, they're up by 2 against an awful Colts team, and they get this fourth quarter explosion that everyone blew out. Well, look at how good we are. And then yesterday, you're losing, and you need a 98-yard drive versus a one-win team, and we're going to sit here and say that's not a real thing? We're trying to find ways to explain the Cowboys. This is what I tell you. They're a good football team. That's fair. They're a good football team. But they have fundamental flaws that are indifferent than Philadelphia right now and are indifferent than San Francisco. And that's the thing that it's going to hold them back. And you can say, I never said that they can't win with Dak Prescott. But I will tell you this, they can't win with Dak from yesterday.
Yeah,
They can't win with the Dak from the first 3. Dak, since he's come back, Ryan Clark said this morning, leads the NFL in interceptions. That doesn't matter?
Okay, but yes, it does matter. It does matter. But when we talked about these same things, when Philly played that close game, 17-16 to Indy, we got to come in and explain.
Hammered teams.
So has Dallas. Dallas has scored the 2 highest scores.
6 weeks.
They scored 54 and a 40. I thought they would get a 60 burger. They'd had a 40, 50, and 60 burger. But what are you talking about? Philly is hammered. Dallas has scored more points. What are you saying here?
Philly's blowing the doors off people. San Francisco's blowing the doors off people.